What's up, my fellow gamers? Welcome back to the channel. It's The Werewolf Gaming, back with another Remnant 2 video. Alright, I hope everyone has been doing well and staying safe. Today, guys, I want to bring you an amazing video showcasing the power of the Bulldog. As many of you know, guys, this is one of the first guns you can get your hands on whenever you first start playing Remnant 2. And it comes automatically whenever you choose to count the Challenger as your primary class. With that being said, guys, this gun did just recently receive a buff, and it is amazing to use right now. Very fun to use. So if you haven't been using it, guys, I do recommend you going and give it a try. It's an automatic shotgun that can really dish out pretty good damage. With that being said, I do want to give a big thank you to everyone that continues to support me on my channel, guys, especially those who always have something positive to say, or at least take time to give the video a thumbs up, especially when you like the content. I really appreciate each and every one of you. All right, guys. So we're gonna finish taking this boss out right here, and then we'll go over the build breakdown. Now, guys, this build, it didn't really take a whole lot for me to put together because it's a lot of the items are the same from my last video. For those who are subscribed to the channel, you know, the last video I did put out was showcasing the power of the Explorer Bloom, because that gun also received a buff as well. And so it worked pretty good. The setup and everything worked pretty good. So, you know, stick around for those who haven't seen the build breakdown. But for those who haven't, here's a little demonstration of the power of the Explorer Bloom, of the Bulldog. I mean, this gun is amazing right now, really fun to use. And as you can see, guys, at the range, I'm really putting out pretty decent damage, doing over 3,000 something damage per shot, per bullet. So that's just amazing. And as you can see, guys, I'm keeping up with a 7 DPS of at least 6,000 per second. So that's pretty good. All right, guys. So for the class, as many of you know, guys, for the range builds, you know, hunter and gunslinger go together like hand in hand. So the prime perk is called Dead to Rights, dealing 55 base range of melee weak spot damage, extends the duration of any active hunter skill by 3.5 seconds. Taking relics extends that as well. All right, I did use Hunter's Focus, guys. This reduces weapon spread, recoil, and sway by 50%, and grants 25% range and range weak spot damage. And while those enemies, it also applies a mark, and marked enemies will receive an increasing critical hit chance of 10%. And guys, in the open world, I was using the Hunter's Mark, so that way I can see where the enemies are at. All right, Bullet Storm was the main skill for the gunslinger, guys, just mainly for that increased fire rate by 20% and reload speed as well. And kills also automatically reloads your weapon, so that's great to keep that damage going. All right, your armor, I feel like this is a pretty balanced armor. It's one that I'm really enjoying right now, guys. But as you can see, I had a total damage reduction of 54.5, so that's just amazing. Great survivability. The max you can get on that is 80%. And now I did have bark extract on as well. That was given to me from the mud tooth snake oil. But as you can see, guys, overall, this is a pretty balanced build in my opinion. All right, Trinket Heart Relic for the passive health regen of 2 per second. Whenever you take it doubles all health regen. All right, and the Bulldog, guys, it is a fully automatic 10 gauge shotgun, guys, designed for close quarter combat. And I did pair this with corrosive rounds to embed the ammunition with acid and increase range critical chance by 15%. And I did use the minimum mutator, guys. When this weapon scores a critical hit, it increases critical chance and critical damage by 2% for 3 seconds. This stacks up to 10 times. And at level 10, critical hits from this weapon add 2 stacks. This increases the duration by 2 seconds. All right, your melee weapon didn't really matter. And I did use the Tech 22 pistol, guys. Pair this with the Sunken Witch, guys, to be able to slow those enemies down and also deal damage to those enemies as well, especially those that are flying. It helps make your gameplay a little bit easy, especially when you're playing on Apocalypse. And I did pair this with Fetid Wounds, guys. This increases critical chance of this weapon by 3%. Some of the other weapons I was using during my gameplay was the Corrupted Sorrow. I really enjoy using this as well. But basically, the main skill is called Will of the Wisp. It launches a wisp that uniquely seeks basically you anchor to a primary object. The bolts to the anchor enemies deal 300 damage per wisp. And whenever you shoot at your ally, guys, it actually helps to heal them instead. But I did pair this with the Bullet Reaver. This increases the fire rate by 20%. And at level 10, increases my generation of this weapon by 15%. All right, here's a little demonstration of the amount of damage that this particular handgun can dish out. As you can see, it's pretty decent damage. Now the model in itself of the damage is pretty weak right now, but overall the main damage from the main gun without using the gun, the mod is pretty good. That was just one of the handguns that I was using in my gameplay, because as many of you know by now, I do often change up my handguns depending on the situation. All right, point focus ring. This reduces weapon spread and recoil by 30%. Great for when using shotguns. All right, Anastasia's inspiration. When receiving healing effects, you gain haste for 10 seconds. Haste increases the actions of everything you do, so such as reloading or even firing your gun, guys. Since I do have the Tranquil Heart relic equipped, I'm going to always be receiving that haste. I did use Xana's Malice to increase a weak spot damage up to 20% when you get up to 4 stacks. It's amazing to keep that damage going. And probability core to increase critical damage by 20%. Alright, I did use Zero Divide Ammo, guys, to gain infinite ammo and increasing range damage by 15%. Alright, long shot trait comes automatically on the hunter. Ammo reserve comes automatically on the gunslinger class. I did use triage to improve my healing. They have 10 points in fortify to increase armor effectiveness by 50%. 10 points in gifted. Let your skills last a little bit longer. 3 points in swiftness so I can move pretty quickly. They have 10 points in vigor, increase max health by 30. They have 10 points in expertise to reduce skill cooldown by 20%. I had 10 points in perception. This increases haste by 3% and slow by 10%. They have right at 9 points in insight. Get a little bit of mod generation back. I had 5 points in bark skin and to reduce all incoming damage by 5%. I did have 5 points in chakra, guys, to increase my duration by 15%. That whenever I was using the Sunken Witch lasts a little bit longer. I did have 3 points in spirit, 3 points in footwork so I can increase movement speed while aiming. 2 points in endurance came automatically on this particular class. All right, and as you can see, I did use Tranquility Front, guys. This reduces reticle sway, spread, and gun recoil by 20%. Like I said, Bark Extract was given to me from using the Snake's Oil Extract, but uses Jevotonics you prefer. All right, and for the fragment, guys, I did have critical damage. I had weapon spread and weak spot damage, and on the prism itself, I had mod power generation meta, gunfire, munitions, and sniper. And for the legendary perk was sharpshooter, which increases range damage by 60%. As of right now, this is my favorite prism to use, guys. Well, one of my favorite, because I do got another one as well. I did just create another prism as well that I will make a video showcasing that one pretty soon. Because right now, you know, with the buff to the experience points, it makes leveling up those prisms actually worth leveling up now. So with that being said, guys, if you like the build, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for your valuable time. NIghtweaver out.